You had said this once that, you said this at the Google talk, that to to clear the ecological pollution, you need to clear first the ecological pollution in your heart, or something of that kind, where you said it's you need to clear your heart first and then only will this clear up. But today we are seeing a situation where everything around us, we've been locked up, everything around us is actually cleared up, but man is filled with fear and anxiety right now. Anxious because of the virus, because of death, or is it just ignorance? What is this strange?
We will all benefit so much, individually, collectively, if we open our minds and our hearts to see opportunities, in sunny, pleasant days and in very stormy days. This situation that we're facing, it could be a curse or it could be a blessing, according to what we're seeking within it. Surely, when we see people suffering, when we see people, dying, living in depression, when we see, people who are suffering economical crunches, health crunches, we feel we should feel sad and compassionate for those people. But at the same time, what is it we could learn to grow in this situation? You explained that right now, by a force beyond ourselves, we've had to push the pause button. Now the question is what we do next. Are we just going to release the pause button and let things go just the way they were? A reckless way of exploitation, pollution, and a lack of respect for human and natural dignity? Or after we press the pause button, are we going to press the reset button, where we actually understand we've taken a step back? We've come, just like if you're in a fast flowing river, you're being washed away so much, it's hard to see anything around you because you're just trying to survive. But if you come on the bank of the river and you see it from that perspective, you could actually see the whole situation of the river. So similarly, sometimes life, we're just so much in the stresses and the passions of just going through the routines we've been in. We don't really look around to see, what is the meaning and purpose of my life, and what's happening to the world, and what is it I really want in life, and what is it I want to give to my children in the world. But this is an opportunity to step back and to actually see. And sometimes we become discouraged because who am I? There's so many billions of people in the world and everything is going in such a direction. Who am I to make a difference? But actually, each and every one of us can make a historical difference by just living with integrity and compassion. And the greatness of one's legacy is the sincerity and the integrity of our efforts, not the quantity. And what ultimately changes the world is that we're all just trying our best. Nothing is insignificant if it is done with sincerity and devotion, and compassion. it's actually the greatest thing. You were speaking about your Gurukul in Mahatma Gandhi's birthplace. The Gandhi said, "Be the change you want to see in the world." And that's where real fulfillment and meaning comes, when we're trying to be the change. We're sincere. We're trying to take guidance from people who inspire us. Seva. Seva means the joy that we find from being the change we want to see in the world through service. It doesn't matter whether we're fabulously wealthy or whether we're living in a little hut. What matters is the sincerity of our intent to be the change we want to see in the world. That's what makes life meaningful. That's what makes life great. And when we all respect and honor what each other can do without being envious or arrogant, then we actually find the real joy, the real peace, and the real love which is within us.